I had a problem with alcohol, and we split up, and I was living on my own, and I became the assistant manager at Kroger, and the lifestyle I was living was not what I wanted to live, not what I was used to living. So, and then I drank too much one night, and that's when I got in trouble and got arrested. I ended up getting jumped by 3 guys in a parking lot during the incident, and the Forsyth County Sheriff came and arrested me. And I thought, well, I would end up spending the rest of my life in prison. While I was in prison, just about the whole time, I was an education aide, at which point what's meant I was helping other people get their GED. My specialty was math. I worked mainly with the people, teaching them how to do math, geometry, algebra, and I mean, just the basics, just working with fractions and taking them from the beginning all the way through. And that made me feel good about myself, that I was actually helping somebody else. And I think about the time I spent in prison, and even when I was in prison, after about 3 years, it dawned on me, I've done enough time. I know that I messed up, I know that I did wrong, but at 3 years, I'd done enough time. But I said, I know that I've got more to do. And I knew I was going to get out. I just didn't have a parole date or anything then. I knew one day I was going to get out, and I thought, well, there's so many people that just want to give up and fall back, and that's not me. I just keep plugging away. I mean, that's why I've gotten to where I am today, is because I don't quit. Getting the first job was really the most difficult thing. There's so many places that just plain will not hire you if you have a record, if you're a convicted felon. And I put in probably 30 applications before I finally got accepted for a job. I don't see any difference between hiring an ex-convict or a person who has not been convicted of anything. You're taking a chance anytime you hire an employee. We've hired 70, 80 people here, and I don't even think about whether or not they do or do not have a record. I will just ask them about their work ethics, their attendance, their punctuality, and all that kind of stuff, what their hopes and dreams are, how long they anticipate being here, or just exactly what they're looking for. You can't survive without a job. You can for a while, but you end up with nothing, and then you're bouncing around on the streets, I guess, which is something I've never done. Like I said, I started at $7.25 an hour working at Wendy's, and my transportation was a bicycle that I bought down at Walmart for $50. I rode that for the first 11 months almost. I love this job. Just the atmosphere around here. My boss is wonderful. This is a job that I like going to. There's some people that get up every morning and go, oh, I gotta go to work because they don't like their job, but I'm here. And at every job I've had since I've gotten out of prison here now, I've always worked my way to being, if somebody doesn't show up for work, Greg's always the first person they call. You have to have a goal in your life, and you have to be patient because things don't happen overnight, and you have to be willing to work to achieve your goal. You can't give up easy. After time, everything will fall into place and work out.